Hello friends and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel New IB All Designing Developer. Like in the previous videos, we have done many of the things using Python in artificial intelligence, and I hope you understand that all projects which we have built using artificial intelligence in Python, and with this I am also doing the DSA series in Python, and I hope you are understanding that all DSA projects which I am building here. So today in this DSA video we'll be learning about different thing here, means we will be learning about data types. So today in this video I will be telling you like what are data types in Python. From start I will be giving you the examples of data type, how you can use data type in Python when you are working with DSA, means the backend work, how you can use data types on the backend when you are using data structure algorithm plus Python in that. So I hope you'll be understanding this amazing data types video, and if you understand this video from start and if you learn about many data types from this video, remember to hit a like, and also you can suggest me in the comment like what projects I should build using DSA in Python and using artificial intelligence in Python. So I'll be building that in future. So just remember to hit a like to this video. After that, you have to hit subscribe button as well and hit notification bell, from which you'll be getting all the notifications of my video. Now we'll be starting with our video and seeing that how we are building this project of data types and what data types we will be using in this video from start. Just like I've telling you that today we are just building an amazing project here using DSA in Python. Like I've telling you in the start, we are using data types here. So now we'll be working with our project and seeing that how we can use data types in Python when we are working with just DSA. So for using the data types in Python, you have to just use with many other things like we will be using Python in our terminal when we are working with data types. So here I will be now moving and writing in my terminal Python only. And when you will be writing Python, it will be directly redirecting you to the Python page. And you can see now it has redirected me to the Python command, means in the Python. Now here you can write your data types to work with Python. So if I write first tag, which is called data is equals to, in data I will be writing this is a data type. Like this, if I write and if I press enter, you can see nothing happens because now just our data is working, means our first data type is working here, so it is not giving me any error. Now we will be defining this data in our print tag, so we should be getting our data type working. Press just you have to rewrite the print tag and write data in that, and then you have to press enter to get this command. This is a data type. Press enter. You can see now we are getting this is a data type written here, means that our data type is working. So this is called a data type, and the second word we call it as a string, means you can also tell, means you can also call it a string or data type. But many of the people who work with Python in the backend, they call it a data type. So we should be also calling it a data type. This is the first data type which we have learned. Now the second is type. If I write here the type, and if I write this is a data type, again the same text. Now we will be seeing that it is working or not. Right here print tag, write type, and it should be showing me the same text which I have written here. This is a data type. Press enter. You can see now it is showing me this is a data type. When I just use the print type tag, means that this other, means our second data type is also working. If you want to call, you can also call this as a string. But like I've telling you, many of the people, if they are working with Python at the backend, they called it as a data type. So we will be also calling it as a data type. So means that it is a data type which we are getting. So this is called a data type, and I hope you understand like how we should be using data type. So this is the two example which I have given you here. So now you can just use many different data types here. Like these are the two examples which I have given you here. So you can use data types other in the other options as well. Like if I write here data type directly like this, and then if I write here is equals to, and in this I will be writing data type, right, like this. And now you have to press enter. You can see nothing is coming. Now if I write data type directly, press enter, you can see now it is showing me the data type which I have written here. Means that our data type is working here as well when I'm writing all the two. Just remember this, you should be not giving any of the space after data and before type, because if you give space, so it will be giving you error. Remember, do not give space, just write it like this which I have written, like data type. Just you have to don't give any of the spacing here, directly you have to write it all together. Then you will be getting means then you have to write is equals to. After writing is equals to, you have to write the command in semicolon, means these columns which I am writing in the start and the end. If you are not writing your command in your columns from start to end, so it will be giving you error. Remember to write it in the columns here. So when you have written in columns, then you have to use the print tag, and in the print tag you have to define the value which you have written. Like I have written data type, so I have written my data type value in my print tag, and when I press enter, so it is showing me the value which I have written in the columns with this tag. So like this you can use the data type. So these are the three data types which I've telling you here, but there are many categories of data types. One I'm telling you about one category, means we are learning about first category in data type. in this video. So there are many other categories. You can check it on Google. Like there are 4 to 5 categories of data types in Python. Data types are in every language. Like you can use it in Python, C++, C, Java, like that all stuff. But I'm telling you through Python in DSA we can use data types. So these are the 3 examples which I've given you. Like this is the way to use data types from start when you want to use that at the back end, because data types are not used to build projects using Ticketer. Like it is not a front end thing which we use when we are working with APIs, doc adoption API, REST API. Like when we are working with APIs, so then we use our data types, which I have given you the example of. So this is the example only. You can use data types as your backend, as your API, as your database, or any other thing as well. Like you can use with the framework of Django and Flask as well. So if I write here Django like this, which is the framework of Python, like you all know that, and soon I will be working and giving you the tutorial of Django as well, plus Flask also in the future. So now I've written that Django is equals to, then I will be writing it is also a data type. If I write this thing and press enter, nothing happens. If I print this Django, means Django data type here. So you can see now it is showing me it is also a data type which I have written in the columns. Means that you can also use Django as your backend. You can say you can also use Django as your backend data type here. So this is the example which I have given you, and you all know that, like when we are working with Python and want to build any website, so there are 2 frameworks which you can use in Python. Like first is Django, which many of the people use to build websites, applications in Python and the backend also. And when you are using to build any other backend application or website, so you can use Flask as well when you are using Python, because there are 2 frameworks of Python. Like in JavaScript we get many of the frameworks like React, Next.js, and many of the other. But in Python we are only getting 2 frameworks, which is first is called Django, second one is Flask. And I think that in future we should be getting more like you can say frameworks of Python as well. So now we will be using second framework of Python and seeing that it is working as a data type or not. So I will be now writing here Flask is also a data type value. Like this, if I write, close this colon, press print tag and write here Flask. Press enter. Now you can see it is showing me Flask is also a data type value. Means that this data type function of Flask is also working. Means the second framework of Python, Flask, it is also working, and first Django was already working, which we have seen before Flask. So remember one thing, when you are writing Flask here and when you are writing any of the data type value here, remember you should be writing it in the small letter, because if you are writing in capital letter, you have to directly define that value in the print tag as well. Means like F is capital if you have written of Flask, we have to write the F capital in print tag as well. If you are not writing in the print tag capital F, and if you are directly writing Flask in small, so it will be giving you error and your value of colon will be not showing here. Or for example, if you have written small f here and if you are writing capital F here, so again it will be giving you error, because you are not writing the letter which is altogether same. You are writing a different letter with the different word. Remember this, you have to write the same letter like I've written. Like it, when I've written Flask, so all the letters are small, and when I've written in the print tag, it is also the same, means all the letters are small. So because of that, it is not showing me any error, and it is showing me my colon value directly here, which is saying Flask is also a data type value. So like this, these are the examples which I have given you through data types. So this was not a big video, just I want to tell you like how you can use data types and what are the things which we use in data types from start. So I hope you understand like what are data types and how we can use it in Python when we are working with DSA. So in the previous video also, like I've told you about data types, but this was some of the informative video in which I've given you 4 to 5 examples of data types, because we are working with one category of data type here. Like I've telling you, there are 4 to 5 categories of data types which you can use, but only one category I've telling you about. So I hope you understand about this one category, like how you can use Flask in this and what are the things about these all stuff. So if you understand this video and if you enjoy this, remember to hit a like, and if you're new on the channel, the subscribe button. After subscribing, a notification bell, so more people can learn it, they can understand how we can build this project using these all amazing languages. So just I'll be meeting you in next project with more amazing things using Python and DSA plus Python in artificial intelligence as well. So for today, goodbye.